Hello my friend, are you over 50 and are struggling to lose weight? If so, you may be making a few mistakes that are holding you back. But mistakes are not the only thing that make weight loss a struggle after 50 years. There are a lot of changes happening in your body. Physiological changes such as loss of bone mass, loss of muscle mass, which makes it easier for your body to accumulate fat. There are also hormonal changes like a drop in estrogen and testosterone levels, and these changes hinder weight loss. So you have to make sure that you're not making any mistakes, because if you're making mistakes and all these changes are happening, it's going to be virtually impossible for you to lose weight. So let's look into some of the mistakes that you may be making and also see how you can combat these changes that are happening in your body. So the first mistake to avoid is eating out. Eating out is a big mistake because food in restaurants is very high in calories. Now after 50, especially when you don't have children in the house, it can be very easy for you to just want to go out and eat. You don't want to go through the stress of cooking. But that's a big mistake, because when you eat out, you can't control your portions. You can't control the amount of cooking oil that you use. You can't decide the ingredients. So you're very limited when it comes to eating out. So the best thing that you can do is just cook your own meals. Now, if you find cooking every single meal very tasking, what you can do is prep meals for an entire week. You can just set aside one afternoon and cook meals for an entire week and then store the food. That way you'll actually be able to control your portions, and it's going to be very easy for you to eat healthy without thinking about what you're going to cook every single meal. So that's the first mistake to avoid. The second mistake is going low fat. Many people still believe that fat will make them fat, but that's not true. As long as you're eating the healthy fat, it's going to improve your health, and you really need it as you age, because fat is essential for keeping your hormones balanced. It's also good for a healthy brain and a healthy body in general. So you have to make sure that you're eating healthy fats. Just avoid the unhealthy fats such as trans fats and all the processed fats that you'll find in baked and fried foods, and go for healthy fats such as avocado, nuts, seeds such as pumpkin seeds, olive oil and olives. You can also go for coconut oil and so on. And the reason why people believe that fat will make them fat is because, not just because of the name, but also the calorie content in fat. Fat is high in calories, so you have to practice moderation even with these foods. Don't go low fat, but eat fat in moderation and eat the healthy fats. Then the third mistake here to avoid is drinking. Drinking your calories is a big mistake after 50, because it's not just bad for weight loss, but also bad for your blood sugar levels. Because when you get calories from beverages, these calories quickly spike your blood sugar levels, and this can lead to insulin resistance, which eventually leads to diabetes. So the best thing that you can do is avoid all calorie containing beverages, and then focus on beverages that don't contain calories. Beverages like water, coffee obviously without sugar, and milk, tea, and herbal teas as well, like green tea and such. These are good and they don't contain calories, so they are going to make it easy for you to lose weight and stay hydrated. So avoid the mistake of drinking sodas, fruit juice, or even smoothies that are high in calories. Yes, smoothies are good because they contain fiber and lots of nutrients, but if you're taking smoothies that are very high in calories, it's going to sabotage your weight loss and also spike your blood sugar levels. Especially, so one of the things that you need to avoid in smoothies is that don't use a lot of fruit. The fourth mistake here to avoid is not doing strength training. Strength training feels a bit challenging for most people, especially after 50. Most people want to do cardio like jogging and just doing light workouts. And that's good for your brain, good for your heart, good for your lungs. But it will not help you build muscle. So the best thing that you can do is combine cardio with a strength training. And if you love cardio so much, you can even incorporate a strength training into it by using dumbbells if you're jogging. In some of my workouts, you may have seen me do that. You can also wear ankle weights and also challenge your leg muscles. But you still have to set aside days for strength training where you do workouts that target your arm muscles, your shoulder muscles, your abs, your back muscles, your legs. Just target all muscle groups and make sure that there is a resistance, enough resistance for your muscles to grow. And also make it more challenging as you get stronger. Then the fifth mistake you want to avoid here is skimping on sleep. Sleep is vital as we age, and lack of sleep becomes a bigger challenge as we age. So you have to make sure that you're getting enough sleep, because there is a direct correlation between sleep and appetite. When you don't get quality sleep, it affects ghrelin and leptin levels, and this will actually increase your hunger and make it easier for you to overeat and also overindulge in unhealthy foods. So make sure that you're getting quality sleep. And one of the things that you can do is to avoid light or blue light before going to bed, an hour or 2 hours before going to bed. Now, I know that's a bit of a challenge for most people. So for me, I normally use this app called F-Flux. This app helps reduce blue light. So you can actually download it on your phone or even on your laptop, and it will dim the light as it nears your time to go to bed, and it won't have that much of an effect on your eyes, and you'll be able to get quality sleep. But there's still so much you can do, like keeping your bedroom very dark and avoiding eating right before going to bed. There are plenty of things that you can do. Just keep trying until you find a balance where you're getting quality sleep. Then the final mistake to avoid here, number 6, is not having a plan. It's never a good idea to not have a plan, whether you are 20 years old, 30, 40, or even 50. It doesn't really matter. You need a plan. But it's even more important after 50, because weight loss is a struggle because of the changes that I talked about earlier. So if you don't have a plan, it's going to be very frustrating for you. And for most people, when it's frustrating, they just give up. So a plan will guide you, and it will show you what you need to do every day. It will be easier for you to maintain all the habits that I talked about here when you have a plan, especially a plan that shows you exactly what you need to do. Now, you can create your own plan based on what I have just shared with you here, or you can join the 6 weeks weight loss challenge, and I'll give you a plan that shows you exactly what to do in every meal. I'll show you what to eat in every meal, and also the right workouts to do for you to build muscle and also strengthen your heart and your lungs. So you make sure that you get a plan. That's all from me today. Go ahead and make sure that you're not making any of these mistakes as you embark on your weight loss journey. Like the video, share it with your friends, and subscribe for more videos. See you in the next video.